So continue with our table, second table, that is cost department expense. The expense of cost department of a one company will be distributed among the each and every department in the ratio of number of jobs in each department. Number of jobs in each department. Then miscellaneous material. Miscellaneous material, the expense of miscellaneous material will be distributed among the each and every department in the ratio of direct material. See, you have to remember such basis of allocation. So for example, distribution expense will be distributed, or expense of that particular distribution expense will be distributed among the A, B and C department in the ratio of units sold. Then administrative expense, the administrative expense of a company will be distributed in the ratio of cost of goods sold, it means COGS, by each department. And then recruitment and selection expense, the recruitment and selection expense will be distributed among the company in the ratio of number of employees newly recruited in each department. Next, carriage inward, storage office expense, purchase office expense, material handling charges, normal loss, etc. Such type of expense, such type of indirect expense will be distributed in the ratio of material used by related department. It means each and every department. Time of office expense, the distribution of time of office expense will be distributed among the each and every department in the ratio of number of employees in each department. See, for example, if company ABC Limited having three department A, B and C, then such type of time office expense will be distributed among the each and every department in the ratio of number of employees recruited in each department. For example, department A will occupy only 2 laborers and department B occupy 4 laborers and department C occupy 10 laborers, then the expense which is related to office will be distributed in the ratio of 2:4:10, right? So the carriage, outward, handling and finished goods expense, such type of expense will be distributed in the ratio of kilometer distance, size of product or quantity, size of distance or kilometer distance. Oil, grease, etc. Such type of expense will be distributed in the ratio of machines working hours. Then accommodation, play and sports education facilities, etc. will be distributed among the employees in the ratio of number of employee again. It means time office expense and education sports facilities expense will be distributed in the ratio of number of employees in each department. Then expense of service department and their basis of apportionment. And see, above two tables are on manufacturing department for, and then expense of service department. The expense of service department under that first one, personal department, the expense of personal department will be distributed number of employees in each department. Then store department, the expense of store department will be distributed among the other department in the ratio of number of material requisition, or we may say that quantity or value of material used by each department. Then administrative department, the expense of administration department to the service department in the ratio of number of employees, number of direct labors, cost and cost of production. Then maintenance department, the expense of maintenance department to the other service department are spent in each department for maintenance of work. Then purchase department, the expense of purchase department will be distributed among the quantity or value of goods purchased for each department. Then internal transport department for inventory, it means for stock, weight, size, distance, basis of quantity of goods handled for each department. So the basis of allocation will be distributed among the weight, size and distance. Then workers, welfare, canteen, entertainment, medical department expense. So service department, such type of expense will be distributed on the basis of number of employees only, whether it would be a manufacturing department or whether it would be a service department. The benefit will be distributed among the to the department in the ratio of number of employees. So these three table you have to remember for calculation of practical sum. See, here very easy sum is there, so we are going through only one, that is, in modern company ABC care are having department D is the service department. It means the modern company is having 3 manufacturing department and D 1 service department. It means the company is having 4 department, 3 is manufacturing department and 1 is service department. Detail of indirect expense, which expense? Indirect expense are as under. So rent 2000. See, rent 2000 is for modern company. It means department A, B, C and D. Rent of department A, B, C and D is rupees 2000. So we have to calculate on which basis the rent of department A, department B, department C and department D. So the base is already here. So rent will be distributed from on which basis? Space occupied, number of workers, direct labor, plant value, value of stock or excess. So we can say that rent is on the basis of space occupied. So in the ratio, in the answer we have to calculate rent amount of rent is 2000 will be distributed in the ratio of space occupied. The ratio of space occupied, how we can calculate? So 0 cancel, 0 0 0. The ratio will be 15:11:9:5. So the amount 2000 will be divided in the ratio of 15:11:9:5. So in the answer we can write ratio over here. The distribution of 2000 in the department A 750, department B 550, department C 450 and department D 250. Clear? Same way, plant and repairs, the amount of plant and repairs is 1200 to all the 4 departments, including 3 manufacturing department and 1 service department. So we can say that the value of basis of that particular distribution is on the base of plant valuation. So the ratio of plant valuation, we can find it out. Again 30 30 30 cancel. Now 6 12 18 and 24. So we can write 1 2 3 4 4:3:2:1. So the ratio of plant value is 4:3:2:1. So we can write over here plant repairs, value of plant 4 3 2 1. How much amount is there? Yes, 1200. So 1200 will be distributed in the ratio of 4:3:2, 480, 360, 240 and 120. See, so now again plant depreciation. This is the amount of depreciation. Again you can see from which basis you can distribute the plant depreciation. Again on the base of plant value. Let's see, it is distribution of plant value is given or not. Yes, plant depreciation, again the base, which base? The base is plant value 4321. The amount will be distributed 360, 270, 180 and 90. Again another expense is light will be distributed in the ratio of actual power. So you have to write, light will be based on the base of space occupied. Light, expense of light, space occupied 15 11 9 and 5 distribution. Then supervision expense, the number of employees, the basis is number of employees. Supervision expense is 3000 and on the base of number of employees or workers, the ratio of number of employees 24 16 12 and 8. You have down with 6 4 3 and 2, 1200, 800, 600 and 400. Then stock insurance in the base of stock value 5, 3 and 2. Stock insurance, the amount of stock insurance is 1000. On the base of stock value or plant value, we can write it down the 5, 3 and 2. 500, 300 and 200. We cannot distribute stock in the service department because it is a service department. In the service department, stock will not be there. Then welfare expense. So the welfare expense will be distributed on number of workers. So again the ratio of number of workers will be 6:4:3:2. So the amount of that particular distribution to the department A is 120, to the department B is 80, and to the department C is 60, and to the service department 40. Then power, again on the base of actual power, so the distribution will not be there. Already calculation is given. Yes, actual power 600, 450, 300 and 150. So 1500, you can see the total of that particular 600, 450, 300 and 150 must be 1500. You can check it out. The total must be 1500. So here the distribution of all the expense will be over. You have to total of department A, department B, department C and department D. So the total is already over. So we can say that department A, department B and department C, the total is already 4085, 2865, 2075 and the service department is 1075. So we can say that the service department, the expense of service department 1075 will be distributed to the manufacturing department, because here further calculation is not given because we have asked only distribution. So we can say that department D, that is the service department, will be providing their service to the manufacturing department only, that is department A, department B and department C. So the expense of service department in future will be distributed to the manufacturing department only, because service department will not producing any unit in the any department. So here is the simple distribution of overhead is given. So on this basis, or you may say that on this three table, on the basis of this three table, you have to calculate the all the sum. It is quite easy chapter. You have to remember only 2 to 3 formula and 2 to 3 table. So we are going through this three table and we are let's see, I will give you the photocopy of that particular table. You have to write it down the table in your fair book. Okay, thank you.